What's up, everybody? This is Max, and these are my ideas about how we can use our psychology and our physiology to improve our health and also be more productive. This is the third in a 4-part series of a morning breathing/meditation routine, which will make you less stressed, increase your lung capacity, and might even reduce your blood pressure and health things like that. The last 2 videos were all about how to stretch the muscles around the lungs and how to get into a nice, deep, efficient breath. That's it. Today's video is all about the benefits of breathing through your nose, all about why there's a certain frequency, a certain rhythm that's the most relaxing to breathe at, and then a technique for you to practice breathing at the right rhythm through your nose to calm your body as efficiently as possible. First off, nasal breathing. Many of us breathe through our mouth because of allergies, because whatever, maybe we eat a diet that causes us to be stuffed up, and because when we text, we have that forward head position. When we're texting, when we're looking at screens, we go forward and the jaw tends to stay back, and then you're breathing through your mouth next thing you know. This doesn't seem like a big problem, but nasal breathing is way healthier, and here's a couple of reasons why. Number one, the air coming into your nose is disinfected, and it's also removed, the dust is removed from it because the nose is wet with hairs. This means that the air is much easier to assimilate and is much less likely to get you sick if, say, there's bugs in the air, like people have coughed nearby. Nasal breathing has a greater chance of filtering that out. The second reason is that the air is warmer and it's wetter. Warmer, wetter air, again, is less irritating to the tissues of the lungs, and it's easier for us to assimilate. And then the third reason is that the air coming through the nose actually has a greater content of something called nitric oxide. And nitric oxide, although it's classed as a poison, usually, is really effective at helping us assimilate air. Again, nitric oxide is a bronchodilator, so it actually dilates the lungs or the tissue inside of the lungs so that we have more surface area and we can absorb more air quicker. And it's also a vasodilator, so it dilates our blood vessels all over our body, which means that not only are we getting better blood flow, but our blood pressure can drop and we can assimilate, again, oxygen more efficiently. So, breathing through the nose is more efficient. Great. The second thing that I want to talk to you about in today's video is what's known as resonant frequency. So resonant frequency is just a fancy way to say that there is a frequency that we can breathe at. There's a rhythm, there's a speed of breath, there's a rhythm of our breathing that is unique to each person, but that falls in a similar category or similar range for all of us. And when we breathe at this rhythm, it's relaxing and it actually has emotional or physical health benefits. When you breathe at your resonant frequency for just 5 to 10 minutes a day, it's been shown to actually increase something called heart rate variability. Heart rate variability is your heart's flexibility to speed up and slow down, and the difference between those two during your in-breath and your out-breath. So as you inhale, your heart speeds up a little bit. It's stimulating. If you go, that's stimulating. As you exhale, you relax a little bit. The difference between your heart's rate at the inhale and the exhale is heart rate variability. That's your difference. When that variability is very small, it means that your heart tends to stay the same speed, which would seem like a good thing. But when you realize that a greater variability means that you can bounce back from sport stress, like cardiovascular stress, it means that you can go from emotionally stressed with your heart rate really high to calm down faster. A greater heart rate variability means that you can have, maybe say you're depressed and your heart rate's real slow, your whole system is just slow. Greater heart rate variability means that can get jacked up. You can pull yourself out of depression faster. And so heart rate variability, when you have more variability, a more flexible heart, means that you are more emotionally fit and probably more physically fit too. Full stop. What is that rhythm? That rhythm is between 3.5 and 5.5 beats per minute for most people. Breaths per minute. Now, let's just call that 6 breaths per minute at the top and 4 at the bottom. I know that's a little bit off, but it's close enough for today's purposes. If you want to practice getting your heart rate variability up, and I really encourage you to do this to see how it makes you feel, we're going to experiment with you breathing at 6 beats per minute for 1 minute, 5 beats per minute for a minute, and 4 beats per minute for 1 minute. The easiest way to do this at home is literally just get your phone, go on Google, type in metronome. First result you'll see is the Google metronome. Turn that beat per minute down to 60 beats per minute, which is, for the most astute people among you, 1 beat per second. And then now that you're having that 1 beat per second, you know that 6 breaths per minute is a 10-second breath. That's 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. 5 breaths per minute is a 12-second breath, which is 6 breaths in, or 6 seconds in, 6 seconds out. And then 4 breaths per minute is a little bit harder because it's 15-second breaths, but we can make it close enough by saying that that's 7 seconds in, 8 seconds out. So what I'm going to do for you here is I'm going to have you pick, I'm going to have you follow along with these 3 rhythms. We'll do 1 minute at 6, we'll do 1 minute at 5, we'll do 1 minute at 4. And just intuitively, one of those rhythms will feel the most relaxing for you. Once you know that rhythm that's most relaxing for you, after this video, go pull up your metronome, sit down with your metronome and a timer, and do 5 to 10 minutes. And I promise you that after 5 to 10 minutes, you will feel so good and so relaxed that you will stick with this routine all week. So, first thing, find somewhere comfortable. Find a chair, it can be an office chair. You can lay down if you want, but you might fall asleep if you're tired. Once you're comfortable, sit with good posture, or lay with good posture. Push your crown of your head up towards the ceiling. Remember the cues that we've talked about in the previous videos about breathing deep, but really the main thing is breathe in and out through the nose, stay relaxed, and stick with the rhythm. Ready? Breathe all the way out. Starting with 6 beats per minute. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. And stop. Just breathe normal. Okay? Just breathe normally. Check in with yourself. Notice how that rhythm felt. Maybe you felt a little rushed. Maybe it felt great. Okay? The next rhythm we'll do is 5 breaths per minute. All right, so get ready. Keep that good posture. Remember to breathe through the nose. Breathe all the way out. And in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And stop. Just breathe normally again. Check in with yourself again. Notice if you feel more relaxed this time, Maybe this felt challengingly slow. Maybe this still feels too fast, but just notice, how do you feel? How was it? Compare it to the last one and compare it to your baseline as well. For our final rhythm, we're gonna do 4 breaths per minute, which is pretty slow, and that's 7 seconds in, 8 seconds out, 4 breaths. Ready? Good posture, breathing through the nose. Breathe all the way out. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And stop. Breathe normal again. Maybe this was too slow for you. Maybe this felt just right. Maybe this still felt even a little too fast. But regardless, notice how this one feels. Compare it to the previous two. Compare it to your baseline. If you've done this right, and if you've paid attention, one of these 3 should feel the most relaxing. That's the only thing you have to compare it to. Which one of these 3 was the most relaxing for you? And once you have that right, whether it was 6 beats per minute, 5 in, 5 out, 5 beats per minute, 6 in, 6 out, or 4 beats per minute, 7 in, 8 out, regardless of which one felt the best for you, pick it. Set your timer, go to Google, get your metronome, and do it for 5 to 10 minutes. And I promise you that after even just 5 minutes of this, you will feel so good and so calm that you'll stick with this for at least a week. If you like this video, give it a like, give it a comment down below. It really helps the algorithm. And I will see you in tomorrow's final video.